Hello, Jo Dee. This is a tutorial video for you for this Warriors thing, so you can get all totally into it. So first, I'm going to show you everything around. So, this is a thing that's I'm going to go over everything using my clan, Forest Clan, and as an example for you. So first, we've got this. This is just we called it that, and we never changed the name. The Bobcat tribe that Heidi is in charge of, which is for a special plot that we're doing. And that, just don't mess with that because that's Heidi's own thing. This is the cats of Star Clan. These were where we list all the dead cats that have died in the past. So as you can see, we have quite a bit here in Star Clan as of now, and you should get familiar with those cats, I think. And we've got the Dark Forest down here, with currently only 3 members. And so yes, that is the Cats of Star Clan, which whenever a cat dies, you use this sort of format right here. We'll take Night Star, so it says Night Star Forest Clan, because she's from Forest Clan. Her physical description: she's a black she-cat with yellow eyes. She never had a mate or kits. There's a little bit of her personality, and just a little bit about her. And so this down below is how she died. And it's the same for all of these cats. So that's Star Clan. Sorry, I was being slow. Next is the clan info. We'll be going over Forest Clan for this. Let's see here. So each one, we sort of, once it loads, each one's sort of got a tiny little symbol, as you can see, that we just found on the internet because, yes. So basically, it says it gives the current leader. So for Forest Clan, the current leader is Berry Star. The current deputy is Magpie Wing, and these are medicine cats, Bramblefur and Shadefur. Territory is the Thick Oak Forests. This is our basic food supply we usually eat, and this is our special skill. All clans have a special skill. Sophia didn't put hers in. I'm not sure, but I think I'm the one who put these guys in for you. I did that already. Alright, what's next? Next is, I'm pretty sure you're already familiar with this, the clan map. So, yep, so we just, the map, I created most of this. I created everything above the Thunder Path, I created. And, there's, Heidi created all this, but everything above, everything up here, I made. Except for maybe some of the writing, like, you got your Morclan camp down there. Alright, and we have the official story. So basically, I'm assuming you already know about the official story. So basically, our official story here is everything that is totally, these plots have to do with all the clans. They're important to all the clans, and if you haven't already read it, you should read the entire thing, because it is the lore behind, it's basically most of the recent stuff that happens. Each one's in a different clan's perspective, and it just gives us so far basic story of what has happened in the plot. Okay, so this just shows off what's currently going on within the clans. Just waiting for it to load here. It was just a second ago. It was being a little bit weird there. So anyway, so the plot. So the current plot. So this is what's going on. So the main plot. These are main plots that affect all the clans. So the group of Bobcats and Thrushbone. Minor. It's just little plots that go on within the clan. For example, the missing cats in the Mountain Clan, Bramblefur's minor prophecy of, I'm not going to say it for now. I'm not going to actually say what gender it is. Its name, I'm not going to say the cat. And a rogue Bramble who just joined Forest Clan, and he's passing his trials to be an official warrior. So that just goes over the main plots, and so the main plots are just major things that affect all clans. Minor is just stuff within the clan. So you should probably, whenever you have a plot in mind, write it down here. And so then down here, which I already know that you know about this, so we're just doing future names for, you already know the future names of all the kids. I should probably make the font size bigger. But yeah, so we got all my cats down here. And all these guys down here. So yeah, so just the names. Next, I'm gonna go through that later, but I'm gonna go through the other folder right now. Appearance chart. So, whenever we get new cats into the game, whenever we use a bunch of random number generators to choose its appearance. So, each one you can see is numbered. And so usually it's either me or Heidi who generates, but basically we have a certain way of generating each thing, such as markings, the color of the fur, the eyes, all sorts of stuff like that. In a little bit, I'm going to probably add in more colors for the fur. I'm going to add in pelt lengths, and I'm probably going to add in scars as well. So I'm going to add that in a little bit. So yes, I'll be doing that, and this it's not really required. And by the way, for kits, I will go over how I do kits in a little bit. Events in time. This is a very important document. It's very important. So basically, if we're going over Forest Clan, it tells when exactly a cat is going to be apprenticed, and when, let's see here, when cats become warriors. So it shows when these guys are going to be warriors, the apprenticeship, when these guys are going to become apprentices, and whenever kits are going to be born into the clan. So that's basically what we use this for, and it just shows when they're going to be apprentices and warriors, so we can keep that in mind, and it's very easy for us to remember when we're supposed to do a ceremony or anything. And also at the very top, it shows how many moons have passed, what the next season changes, and the current moon as it is. Actually, I think it is now the 9th moon. Wait. No, it's correct. It's the 8th moon. So yes, so there's that. Secondly, we have the herb chart. This is when we randomly generate herbs. It's sort of the same thing as the appearance thing. We just generate these guys when, to get how many herbs we currently have. Each one's numbered. These are all real herbs, plus a couple, such as the raspberry leaves, which are not actually listed in the official list. It's mentioned, but it's not actually listed. So just kind of, unless you need some herbs unless you need to generate some herbs, I currently avoid this. Leadership ceremonies. This one I had in my clan. There, it's being slow. I had it in my clan for a while, but then I moved it out here so everyone can see. So basically, that is when Harrier Flight became leader, Tidepool became leader, and Fairy Frost became leader. And yeah, so just that about the leaders and stuff. So you just post whenever your leader, one dies and a new one comes. You just sort of post it down there. Okay. Lineage. Okay, this is also a very important one, which I might have to edit while I'm doing it, and I'll show you how. Okay, so basically, well, while it's loading the other ones, this is just Heidi's right now. Let's see here. Yes. Okay, here's my clan. So basically, it shows the two parents, obviously the male in blue and female in pink, and the X says that they're dead. They've been killed. It's basically just all that. Yours is kind of blank right now, but just go for more. Sophia's, and more of Marsh Clan. That's okay. I thought that was wrong. So yeah, that's these guys. The lineage is very important to keep that updated. Random names. This is something that Heidi created, and it's just a bunch of ideas for names. And also, it says right here, if there's an X next to it, then it is a claimed name. For example, it's down here somewhere. Let me just try to find it. Yep, Alqua. Actually, I gotta change that real quick. Oops. I don't know what that was. There we go. So if I ever get a cat that ends up looking like what I want my character, I'll name it that. Anyway, so that's that. Just random names. You can just either get name ideas from there or throw down ideas. Okay, random plots. So now when we're generating a new plot, when we're getting ready for a new plot, this is what it is. So when we're generating a major plot that takes a lot of decision, these are very important and they last a while. These are all the major plots that we can get. These are all the major ones. And this is actually the one that's going on right now. Minor plots, so these are plots that involve multiple clans, but they're not that big. So just a cross clan, which I've heard they use if you're doing, and territory battles. Then in-clan plots, now these are ones that you can generate yourself, and you can solve that in your clan. It doesn't really require other cats. I mean from other clans it could, but this can mostly stick in just your clan. That's those. You can also add some on that if you think that's a good idea. Timeline. Okay, this is an important one too. This shows all the events that have occurred since the start of the beginning. So the clan start. Like this was the very beginning when we started our clans, and this is just how everything went through. So that's the timeline there. And so this is all in my other file. I'm trying to get it to, okay, there we go. Now I'm going to use 4th clan as an example. So cat ages. Actually, I'm going to share this with everyone. Everyone's going to have one of these in their clan sooner or later. Basically, this is just in 4th clan anyways. These are the ages of all the cats in there, and for me, it just makes it easy for me to just it just makes it easy for me to decide, okay, this cat's getting old, they can become an elder now. That's basically what this is for. And I also have Marsh Clan below, because, yeah, so just all the ages. I usually group them, and actually, I think down at the bottom, I need to ungroup something, or something weird. Yeah, hold on, I gotta ungroup something real quick. And ungroup. I group similarly aged ones together. Like, these guys aren't all siblings, but they're just age grouped together. Everyone else here is like siblings. Okay, so that's the ages. Character bios, I'm pretty sure you already know about this. Basically just personality up top, their relationships, like, you know, if they want to pick a mate or they have a mate, all about that, and just a little other tidbit about them. And then just, yeah, it's like that for all of them, and it's separated by that thing. So it's just a little bit about them. And also shows who their mate is right now. Clan. This is obviously the simplest of all of them, but I have to explain it anyways because, yes, basically just shows here all the cats in the clan as of right now. When the clan started, I have to edit that for you actually. All the herbs the clan currently has, mentors, the relationships of the cats, and the great leaders that have happened. That's clan stuff. Inside clan. This is basically where either you and other people, if like there's battle or another cat involved from a different clan, so basically you can just write the story of your clan down. On the side that you can't see here, I have all my, they're sort of written like chapters, but not really. I have ownership, alone, and the leader, clan demise, passing of moons, to be a hero, bramble, and clan life. Basically sort of like chapters, but they're like much shorter than chapters. See, like this one was only like a page long. So that's just the inside clan bit. And territory, this is just kind of like a stupid fart thing that I did. It just, this is not the actual size of their territory. It just shows where the major points of their territory are. The camp is sort of, and that's just a little fart thing I did. And then Marsh Clan, just because it was part of Forest Clan at one point. And so that's basically that. Gatherings. This is a thing that I'm going to do in a little bit. It's got nothing on it. But basically, it's just going to be the relationships between the clans and how they interact with each other. Basically, just stuff like that. And then Medcat gatherings, which is, there's going to be one this Friday. Gatherings. And previous gatherings, this is old gatherings. When we were lazy with it. So that's kind of that. So basically, that's it for all of this. I guess I could tell you a little bit about the Warrior Cats kit generator. How I just do that for the kittens. I just basically take the appearances, the parents, sort of, I randomly generate them, all sorts of stuff like that. I don't have much time left on the video. I've got 30 more seconds. So yes, if you want, you can email me, ask me more about the kit generator, or just how I do other things. Usually I rely mostly on the random number generator to choose plots and who dies for my clans and stuff. But, so, yeah, that's kind of that. So email me if you have any more questions. So, yes, just keep this video in mind, and thank you, Jo Dee, for watching. Anyone else other than Jo Dee, get out.